we're gonna be going through my Trader Joe's haul, and a lot of what I got today, it was definitely a restocking day. So I got a lot of staples for Prometabolic, like my Prometabolic staples, what I have on hand every week, and each haul each week is a little bit different depending on what we need and what meals I'm planning for that week. But in general, I'm gonna go through the things that I get on a weekly basis to support my pro-metabolic eating, my hormones, and my thyroid. So let's get into it. Love getting their coconut water. They have a few different options. I like this one a lot just because I can take it and pour like half a glass or a glass if I want. I use that for my adrenal cocktails too sometimes instead of orange juice. This is new from Trader Joe's, and they're organic pasta nests. I'm not gonna attempt to say that word because I am just gonna butcher it anyway. So, I don't eat a ton of pasta, but yes, I eat pasta. I know that's like in diet culture such a, oh my gosh, you eat pasta? You are bad. No, pasta is of the gods. I love pasta. I probably eat pasta at least once a week. At least once a week, yeah. And I usually do it with some kind of meat and a sauce with some veggies or something like that, but I love pasta and I love finding organic pasta. The only ingredients in this one is the organic durum semolina wheat. Okay, next moving on to eggs. These are the eggs I get from Trader Joe's. They are the organic pasture raised eggs. There's a lot of different kind of eggs out there, like free range, pasture raised, organic, all that stuff. My favorite is pasture raised. That's the quote unquote best quality. Another pro-metabolic staple, oysters. Don't knock them till you try them. Oysters are so packed full of minerals, and it's a protein source. I use it as a snack. It's not a ton of protein, it's more so for the minerals. I literally treat these smoked oysters as a supplement. It's like my daily multivitamin, you could call it. But they come in a little tin, I'll show you, and they're in olive oil. They come in a little tin like this, and then you peel it off and they're in olive oil. So I actually get a colander and I strain them. I wash all the olive oil off, and then I keep them in a little Tupperware in the fridge. And every day I eat 1 to 2 of them a day. So between Jacob and I, we go through one of these a week. Butter. I don't think I have to say anything more. And then for my coffee, I usually get organic half and half or organic heavy cream, kind of whatever I'm feeling that day. I got some organic sandwich pickles to put on sandwiches this week for lunch. And then another staple is bone broth. I really like this bone broth. It still is gelatinous, which is really good. That means there's a lot of collagen in it and still a lot of the good stuff. This one is chicken bone broth. They do not have this in the beef bone broth anymore, but I use this I cook all of my rice in bone broth, and I'm planning on making soup this week, so I'm gonna use that. An added way to get those minerals and protein in. Okay, huge staple for a pro-metabolic diet, especially when you're trying to decrease and remove the estrogen from your body, carrots. And I get these organic raw carrots, whole carrots, and we go through them pretty quickly because I have a raw carrot salad every single day. And that raw carrot salad is shredded carrots, apple cider vinegar, like a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, a teaspoon of coconut oil, and a little bit of sea salt. And I eat that usually with my lunch or a little bit after lunch every day. Again, really helps to remove the excess estrogen from your body. It is citrus season, one of my favorite things on the earth. And so I got this big bag of organic navel oranges. They're navel, right? Yeah, okay, organic navel oranges. We go through oranges really, really fast. It's always good to have fresh, in season, ripe fruit on hand that you can eat throughout the day. On that note, orange juice. This is my favorite orange juice at Trader Joe's. It's the unpasteurized orange juice. I think it tastes the absolute best. It tastes like freshly juiced orange juice. I actually get 2 of them every week because we plow through orange juice really fast. yet again, another staple, milk. And before you get all up in arms, I was lactose intolerant my entire life. Like from a baby up until, gosh, I was in chiropractic college when I started incorporating dairy again. And it used to like set me off, but now I have a glass of milk every single day. Either in my adrenal cocktail or at night I'll make homemade hot chocolate that has this milk in it. I also got a bag of organic red potatoes. I'm planning on making them at breakfast and having potatoes and eggs. Also, a dinner I planned this week is to do some fish with this really yummy lemon dill potatoes. So, doing that. Potatoes are a really great carb to add in with Prometabolic. You really want to up your carbs. Carbs turn into sugar, but that is not the enemy. Sugar gets such a bad rap for a good reason, because processed sugar and added crappy sugar is not good for you in excess. But the good quality sugars, like carbs turning into sugars in your body, that natural process, it feeds your liver. Your liver needs that sugar that turns into glucose in your body to function and to feed your thyroid, to balance your blood sugar. So potatoes, white rice, even pasta, ripe whole fruit, those are all really good ways to incorporate some really great healthy carbohydrates into your diet. And then I got some fresh herbs, parsley and dill, berries, organic berries, always on hand. I just pop them multiple times a day or on yogurt. Some more fruit. We eat so much fruit. Again, it's a great source of a healthy carbohydrate to have on hand to keep your blood sugar level and stable. So I like kiwis a lot, and then mushrooms. And I love mushrooms. Jacob does not, so I usually go through this whole thing by myself in a week if I don't put it in a recipe that he doesn't know about. And I usually do mushrooms sauteed in my eggs, or with like some parsley on top, it's really yummy, and salt. Or I'll do like a big salad, but none of my salads I eat are ever raw. I'll do a bunch of cooked veggies with some kind of carb, like potatoes or farro or orzo, rice, something like that, but still call them salads. So I'll usually do some sauteed mushrooms in that. And sauteed mushrooms, like the raw carrot salad, are a really good way to remove the excess estrogen from your body. Okay, this fish, I love seafood. So if you don't like seafood or you don't like fish, just skip on over this. But this, I have to preface, anything that comes in a bag like this, you wouldn't think is good or remotely good for you. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's just me and my bias, but I don't like things that come in plastic bags like this. But I do have to say, this is haddock fillets. They're wild caught, and they are so delicious and so easy and fast to cook. My favorite recipe to do with them is thaw them and then put some salt and pepper, Dijon, and fresh dill on both sides, and then cook them on the skillet 2 to 3 minutes each side, and they come out so delicious. They're really, really good. So I'm planning on doing fish with dill lemon potatoes and some kind of veggie like zucchini or cooked zucchini or mushrooms or whatever it is. Something like that. But that fish is a really, really good option, and it's wild caught, which is important for quality reasons. Okay, I got a bunch of lemons and limes and little things, I got some zucchini, things like that, some random vegetables. But finishing up, last thing, I got maple syrup. This is a huge staple, and this is the one that I like. It's organic, it's from Vermont, and I put maple syrup in everything, and it's really delicious. So I go through one of these every single week, and I put it in my coffee every morning if I don't do a yolky coffee, like an egg yolk coffee. And I put it in my hot chocolate. I put it in a lot of stuff, and it's a great source of a carbohydrate. Okay, so those are some staples to go through, especially when you're shopping at Trader Joe's. I live and die by Trader Joe's. I go every single week, and it's the only place pretty much that I shop. except if there's those random, you know, specialty items that you need to go to Whole Foods or Sprouts or something for that. But for the most part, I shop every single week at Trader Joe's, and they have great options that you can still find and make amazing dishes with that will still support your hormones, your thyroid, and your metabolism. I hope you guys enjoyed this little treat of a Trader Joe's haul, and if you did, comment what your favorite thing was, or tell me what you get at Trader Joe's that I missed. That would be really good to learn some new things at Trader Joe's that I need to try out, and I'll see you next time.